Hello, my name is James and I am diagnosed as autistic. I make weekly videos about autism and other autistic related topics to help bring awareness to help others and help us all reach our fullest potential. If you're interested in these sort of things, please subscribe. In a previous video, I have talked about ADHD. I have talked about what ADHD is and how it is like autism and how it is different. Unlike my autism, I have never been officially diagnosed with ADHD. However, with a lifetime of struggles when it comes to paying attention, trying to get my homework done when I was in school, I'm pretty sure I have it. Having ADHD can be very challenging. It can cause you to struggle getting what's most important done because it's hard to be motivated if it's something that isn't enjoyable. It can be hard to pass a class in school, get a degree, and do well in a job if you struggle with paying attention. ADHD is not something you can get rid of, but you can cope with the symptoms in a way where it can be easier to deal with in your life, where ADHD can be less of a hassle. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 8 different ways in how you can cope with ADHD to make ADHD less of a monster and a struggle in your life, hence making your life easier. Well, let's get started. The first thing you can do to help cope with ADHD and make it less of a struggle is using the POMODORO technique, which is using time blocks. If you have ADHD, it can be hard to stay on task and not get distracted with other things, especially when you do something that is happening now that doesn't seem to be exciting or urgent. However, if you set a timer that will help you stay on task for a fixed amount of time, this will make you do what you're doing, such as homework, seem more current and more important. Try to set the time for 25 minutes and try to stay focused on that task. Try to set a timer for 25 minutes and then try to stay focused on that task. If you get distracted with something else, add an additional 10 to 15 minutes to that time limit. Once the timer counts down to 0, you can stop whatever you're doing and then award yourself. You can award yourself with a 10-minute break where you can do whatever you want. It's important to add that 10-minute break. Once your 10-minute break is up, you can then repeat that process by setting the timer to do another additional 25 minutes with a 10-minute break until your task that you're working on that you need to get done is finally done. Having a break where you can do whatever you want acts as an award that makes doing what you're doing that seems boring more exciting. This will help you get more things done and make what you're doing. This will help you get more things done, which will make focusing 100% on the task when you're done and have that 10-minute break. The second thing you can do is listen to music that helps you concentrate. Some people with ADHD actually concentrate better with music than trying to concentrate on something like a homework assignment in a quiet place. If you're a person that concentrates better with music, then this method can help. Try to find which music helps you concentrate the best. There are even apps you can download where you can figure out what type of music helps you study best. And then those type of songs that help you study most will then play. It's like a playlist of your most important studying songs. These types of apps include Study Music app, Music for Your Brain, and Study Aid. I will provide links of these apps in the description below. The third thing you can do is to get in the habit of scheduling your tasks. If you schedule your tasks in advance, this allows you to focus on what you have to do instead of wonder if there's anything else you need to do. Scheduling helps you focus on what is most important, and this can reduce the chances of being impulsive on things that aren't important. It will help you not be impulsive on doing things that aren't important. Then you can then schedule times in the day that will act as an award. The fourth thing you can do to help cope with ADHD and make it easier in your life is to write to-do lists. If you have ADHD, you might dread to-do lists. However, to-do lists can actually be your best friend if you use them right. Having a to-do list is like owning a business that sells video games. Managers of businesses can't always do everything on their own in order to have a productive business, so they hire other people as a result. Having a to-do list is like hiring an assistant for your brain. The only difference is you don't have to pay that person $10 to $30 an hour, but instead only 50 cents when you have to buy paper or index cards at the store. Or if you use a to-do list app on your smartphone, that can even be free. To-do lists will help you see what needs to be done, organize your thoughts, and make sure you get what you need to get done. Also, checking off each item on the list can be a lot of fun. The fifth thing you could do is exercise. When I was younger, I used to not enjoy exercising because I thought it was just work. Now, I've learned in truth, exercising can actually be fun. It just depends on what kind of exercise you're doing and the type of things you enjoy. I enjoy giving my dog a run as well as riding my bike. I look forward to running my dog and riding my bike. How can you convince yourself that exercising isn't fun when you used to always want to run around all the time when you were a kid? Exercising is good for your brain and helps clear your mind. It also helps you focus better. It is like taking a mental mind-boosting drug without any bad side effects. Exercising can also help boost your endorphins in your brain to help improve your mood. I like to exercise not really so much for the physical health, even though I find that important too, but I mostly do it for my mind. The sixth thing you can do is make sure you get good sleep each night. Many people with ADHD have trouble sleeping because they get so hyper-focused on something that they enjoy, and that can end up making them stay late, or when they go to bed their mind races. However, it is important to get adequate rest every night. The restore and restorative processes that happen in your brain while you're sleeping is especially important for those with ADHD. Adequate rest will help improve your moods, your ability to think, and to focus on things better. When you're tired, your brain will have a higher chance of getting distracted. The seventh thing you can do is eat healthy. It may be enjoyable to eat unhealthy food because a lot of unhealthy food is good. I admit I've been there. However, don't stress when people like me on this video or other people suggest you should cut the sweets and chips out of your diet. It is worth it when you do it. Eating more healthy will give you more energy in the day and not make you feel sluggish. I'm sure you can agree that being sluggish is not fun. Getting into the habit of eating healthier will not only give you more energy, but it will make you more mentally alert and give you more energy too. Trying to eat less sugar and chips might be hard for the first few days, but the good news is healthy food can be enjoyable too. After about a week or two of eating enjoyable food, you'll be surprised at how your desires to eat chips and sugar will be much less. And finally, the eighth thing you can do to help you cope with ADHD and make ADHD easier to deal with in life is to meditate. You might be thinking, I don't really like to meditate because I'm not really good at it, and my mind always ends up wandering and I'll end up not doing it well. Well, the key to meditation is not actually successfully doing it, but trying to do it is what actually helps with your thoughts and thus helps you control your thoughts better. When you meditate, you will begin to observe your thoughts and you will actually be quite fascinated by how your thoughts work. You will begin to appreciate your thoughts and how they come and go and how your mind actually works. Eventually, you'll start being aware of what some of your thoughts are that come and go, and you'll gain insight on how to actually stop certain thoughts better. This can help you control your emotions better as well as help you focus. This practice is also called mindfulness and is a very powerful and helpful tool to practice. Well, I have talked about 8 different ways and how you can cope with your ADHD and make it more manageable and easier to deal with in your life. I hope you found these ADHD tips helpful. If so, please give this video a like and share it with a friend. If you didn't find these tips helpful, please let me know of any other tips that you could share that I could share in another video. Well, please stay healthy, safe, keep being informed, embrace your interests, and most importantly, love yourself because love is the way. Thanks for watching and have a great day.